If you're just tuning in, GLP-1s combined with protein, combined with resistance training is like the combination that you need to be doing. If you are doing a GLP-1, there is a non-negotiable that you must increase protein consumption and you must do resistance training to further improve the quality of your muscle mass. Now, your GLP-1 is going to help you have a better quality of muscle, and maybe you will lose some quantity, but I'll take quality over quantity. When we're talking about muscle, we are talking about the quantity of muscle and the quality of muscle. And specifically, let's talk about muscle being lost or not while on a GLP-1. And the reason we care is your muscle is an endocrine organ. Your muscle is very important for your metabolism. Your muscle is your greatest predictor of longevity. So if you're losing all this weight on a GLP-1, we do know with natural weight loss that you will lose lean body mass, and we want to protect your muscle, but I want you to understand what muscle is, and let's get to the science. This in part can be explained by obesity being associated with a lower muscle quality, as evidenced by decreased muscle strength, which could contribute to functional and metabolic abnormalities. Skeletal muscle is the main tissue responsible for insulin-stimulated glucose disposal, and an impaired uptake is common in obese people and substantial impact on whole body glucose turnover. Remember, your muscle is an endocrine organ. Think of your muscle as your pancreas's bestie. Studies indicate that weight gain and loss correlate with decreasing and increasing insulin sensitivity, respectively. It has been shown that moderate lifestyle-induced weight loss of 5% is associated with loss of lean mass, but improvement in skeletal muscle, adipose tissue, and liver insulin sensitivity, indicating less quantity but improved quality. And that, apparently, is what we need to talk about when we talk about GLP-1s and lean body mass. Quality over quantity. All people who lose weight will lose fat, muscle, everything combined. It is just losing everything, not just GLP-1s. In studies with GLP-1, reduction in lean mass range from 40 to 60% as a proportion of total weight loss, while other studies show lean mass reductions at 15% or less of total weight loss. I know you know that muscles are important, but specifically maintenance of lean mass is important during weight loss because muscles in internal organs have a higher metabolic rate than the equivalent weight of fat. The anabolic hormone insulin is able to suppress muscle proteolysis, leading to a net gain of muscle protein. In contrast, skeletal muscle insulin resistance, affecting most persons with obesity, contributes to reduced muscle mass and poor muscle quality, a phenomenon observed in sarcopenia obesity. Improving insulin sensitivity by weight loss interventions therefore contributes to the adaptive process of muscle mass and function. So in mice, GLP-1s have a direct benefit on skeletal muscle. In humans, not so much. It's indirect. It's indirect by helping the muscle remodel through increasing aerobic oxidation, through supporting the mitochondria, through improved blood flow, and improving skeletal muscle insulin resistance through weight loss. So I will tell you, if you could talk to my patients on a GLP-1, the reduction in inflammation allows them to make a healthier choice and to move forward. Then, because they hurt less, they can keep going. And as they lose weight, they are empowered and they're doing more and more. And look at all this health at the cellular level. Now, here's something crazy. During weight gain, when you gain weight, you actually also gain muscle because your body has to compensate to carry your larger body. So what do we do to help you fight off that muscle loss when you're on a GLP-1? What are the strategies? I'm going to tell you it's pretty simple. You need to eat protein to have the amino acids, to have the building blocks to make muscle. Then you have to lift. So you need to eat food, lift weights. But just let me tell you something. Even if you weren't on a GLP-1, I need you to do those things. But now, non-negotiable. You should not be allowed on a GLP-1 if you don't do those things because it's going to hurt you later. And we care about future you. So how do we negate that muscle loss? Well, it could be achieved by a dietary modification such as a moderate increase in protein intake. A dietary approach that includes high protein content may preserve lean body mass better than a dietary approach with a lower protein content. Whey proteins found in dairy products are rich in amino acids, including branched-chain amino acids that can stimulate insulin and GLP-1 secretion, but their routine use has been limited by requiring a high dose and consumption well in advance of a meal. Combining protein supplementation with resistance training exercise may further induce increases in lean body mass compared with resistance training alone in older adults. There is preclinical data suggesting that GLP-1 therapy and exercise synergistically attenuate vascular inflammation and enhance metabolic insulin action in early diet-induced obesity.